game time. Locked in when it's game time. Yeah, I'm ballin' like it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. I put in work, couldn't wait for mine. I got 9, couldn't wait in line. Game time, game time. Locked in when it's game time. Shoot from deep like Curry 3. And I go beast like 23. 10 toes down, glued to the concrete. And I do Mickey to myself to find my peace. Been ballin' a little bit, woke up feeling rich. Still remember days I had to grind to get a cent. Still remember days when I spent a penny pinch. Now this bank account is lit and it's up and it's stuck just like Cardi said. Same faces around me and it's hardly first. Saying how you do it but you hardly did. Fibbing on the ground, yeah you probably is. Ballin' like it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. Yeah I'm ballin' like it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. I put in work, couldn't wait for mine. I got 9, couldn't wait in line. Game time, game time. Locked in when it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. Pull up from the logo like it's Dame time. Same zone, so won't catch me on the same time. No, time is money, so I cannot give away time. On the road still.
Enjoy yourself. You're about to get a message from yours truly. Sit back and enjoy yourself. You're about to hear a message from yours truly. Pure Bama Freeman lifestyle. Hey. You're about to go from city to city. Yeah. Traveling across this land, yeah. Pure Bama Freeman lifestyle.
We really feeling you. It's the ones we don't like. We make them do it all.
So you ain't like your husband.
I ain't trying to embarrass my husband even more on the internet, but he was a simp and I seen the opportunity and I took it.
Well, I'm saying what his qualities was.
I mean, for one, he accepted the fact that I have 3 kids.
So you got 3 kids too?
I have 3 children.
And you're supposed to come with the bag?
They supposed to come. And that's why you have to have a bag.
Where the niggas at who paying bills? Cause I'm not doing this shit no more. Like I'm done. I'm so fucking done. Now I see why these women out here like living good. What a nigga paying their bills? Like where are they? Because I'm not doing this no more. Like the car insurance going up. I'm paying rent. I gotta buy food. I gotta take care of everything. I'm not doing this anymore. Now I see why people stay in relationships and they're miserable. At least the bills paid. I'm not doing this no more. Where the niggas who spend money, who pay all the bills? Where they at?
Winter.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Bama. Right here in Pennsylvania. Shout out to you guys, man. Want to give you a major salute here. This is sort of late Friday night. Yeah, I know. Y'all out clubbing, doing your thing. I hear you. But appreciate y'all from whenever you do come through, man. This your boy Bama, man, right here at Freeman Travel Channel. I definitely appreciate y'all for at least coming through. Make sure you hit the like button as you come in, man. If you are new, subscribe to the channel. Most certainly appreciate that. If you do come through, man. I wanted to talk about today rather just ask the question: is the community done? Is this doomed? Is it doomed? Is it doomed? Some people have a difference of opinion, and I think that when we look at what has been highlighted, what has been shared over the internet, I think the evidence is irrefutable. I think you cannot refute what is being produced as receipts. And those receipts entail the mindset, the conditions, the situations, the culture by which the community operates. We can't divest to something else. Okay? We can't deflect. We can't start talking about other communities. Because once you do that, you're simply compounding the problem. Okay? I want to be clear. When you deflect and you don't tackle the issue, you're compounding the problem. Now, since we dealt with that, now you get the gist of what we're going to talk about today. And I want to play this clip of Coach Greg Adams and Andrew Wilson once again. And I think it is telling when you see one has a hope strategy and the other one doesn't. And the one that don't have the hope strategy has come to grips to what we have seen, what we have heard, and what we have experienced. He clearly, Coach Greg Adams, understands the playing field. Okay? And what you see in the community, it is not even habitable in a sense, because we know that we have the highest crime rates, right? But it is not in a situation where you could build a community. Okay? So listen, I'm gonna play this clip, and then we may play it a few times just to give context to the conversation. But I want to play this because I know that some of you may disagree with this comment that Coach Greg Adams is gonna mention in this clip. So let's roll it.
You're telling men in the black community to not get married. How is that going to assist with abortion? How's that going to assist with strong fathers in the home? How's that going to assist with the only demographic population which can't reproduce itself? How? Can you give me a single prescription to any of that?
Let me tell you something. I agree with you on this.
I just want a prescription, dude.
Here's the problem. I agree with you. And listen, if you had any ability to provide this prescription better than Louis Farrakhan or Martin Luther King.
Does that mean no?
Give me a second. Listen to me. Mm-hmm. These men have tried to pretty much heal this issue, and they haven't.
No, they didn't.
Andrew Wilson certainly not to. Neither will CGA. So I don't have a prescription for the black community because the black community is pretty much doomed at this particular point. They have too much degeneracy. They have single mother rates at the 70 and 80%. But I'm going to tell you something. You want to come in here and tell me something about ecclesiastics, and you're telling me about the reality of the black community, how to fix it. Nobody's been able to fix that community. So there's nothing you can do, and I can't offer any solution for that.
Look,
now, at that particular point, you're saying the risk is higher. It certainly will be higher under those matriarchal conditions. So you get no argument from me there. So at that point, where's your statistics lie then?
Check. So let's play this once again. This part right here.
Really
Let's go.
It's the ones we don't like. We make them do it all.
So you ain't like your husband.
I ain't trying to embarrass my husband even more on the internet, but he was a simp, and I seen the opportunity, and I took it.
Well, I'm saying what his qualities was.
I mean, for one, he accepted the fact that I have 3 kids.
So you got 3 kids too?
I have 3 children.
And they're supposed to come with the bag?
They supposed to come. And that's why you have to have a bag.
Check. So for those that want to fill in, you want to be step pappies and step dummies, right? That's what they think of you. Because if you was really that guy, you wouldn't be in the position of being a step dummy, right? She would have chose you first, and she would never had to deal with a stepdaddy or a husband that wants to step in, or a father who wants to be the hero. Right? I know some of y'all with this coping mechanism, you say, oh, I'm not a stepdaddy. I don't, ain't nobody stepping on me. Right. You a father that stepped up. I know that's just all cope. That's pure cope. Now, let's be honest. You was never the first selection. Okay? When I took on the role of a step dummy, I was never that woman's first selection. And I get it. People say, oh, people meet at, different time periods of their lives and stuff like that. But the reality is, she didn't make it work with the first selection or mate selection, which is supposed to be the special one, because if he wasn't special, she wouldn't have had his kid. So when Coach Greg Adams mentions that the black community is doomed, he's right. Because not only is the patchwork not working, the item altogether ain't even working. And what I mean by that is, when you step into the role of being a step dummy, and if that's not working, I mean, look, the dating statistic bear this out. It says that when you bring in blended families, and this includes if either party doesn't have a child, right? Or if both parties had children, those marriages divorce at about nearly 70%. So if the patchwork is not working, then what make you think that marriages are going to be elevated, or the statistics or the ratio is going to be elevated? It's not going to be elevated, because black women are married at 25% and black men are married at 34%. That's the reality. That's the data. So when you have numbers like that, do you trust that? And I'm with CGA on this. I don't trust it, because is it like putting Shaquille O'Neal, well, somebody that's, well, Shaquille O'Neal's shooting free throws better than the statistics of black people likely getting married. Which one would you trust? Shaquille O'Neal shooting a free throw, or black people getting married? I don't think you'll trust neither one. Because anything that's 50% or 52%, yeah, it's the majority, but it's a very low percentage. Not to mention, at 25%, in some cases they have 27%. So you're talking about an average of about 26% if you average it out. Are you going to trust that? Well, let me show you a reflection of what the marital rates look like. Let's go.
Niggas at who paying bills? Cause I'm not doing this shit no more. Like I'm done. I'm so fucking done. Now I see why these women out here, like, living good. What a nigga paying their bills? Like, where are they? Because I'm not doing this no more. Like, the car insurance going up. I'm paying rent. I gotta buy food. I gotta take care of everything. I'm not doing this anymore. Now I see why people stay in relationships and they're miserable. At least the bills paid.
Here's the thing. Andrew Wilson, how you fix that? This woman is coping, basically. Yo, I got to deal with this situation I'm in, and the alternative is just to stay in a relationship that I'm not happy with. Think about that part. I got to stay in a relationship because I don't have bill money. I'd rather for somebody I do not like, I'd rather for them to stay in this relationship with me, to pay my bills, bail me out, and what I give that person in return is more than likely an attitude. I more than likely would give him this type of energy, right? Let's go.
We really feeling you. It's the ones we don't like. We make them do it all.
So you ain't like your husband.
I ain't trying to embarrass my husband even more on the internet, but he was a simp and I seen the opportunity and I took it.
Well, I'm saying what his qualities was.
I mean, for one, he accepted the fact that I have 3 kids.
So you got 3 kids too?
I have 3 children.
And niggas supposed to come with the bag?
They supposed to come. And that's why you have to have a bag.
And you telling me that that's a quality pick? You telling me that's the mindset that we should take on or invite into our lifestyle? We supposed to embrace this? This is a great indication or a great sign of a healthy community. Yeah, take it on, you know. Yeah, that's great. Let's live this hope strategy. Right, Andrew?
You're telling men in the black community to not get married. How is that going to assist with abortion? How is that going to assist with strong fathers in the home? How's that going to assist with the only demographic population which can't reproduce itself? How? Can you give me a single prescription to any of that?
Let me tell you something. I agree with you on this.
I just want a prescription, dude.
Here's the problem. I agree with you. And listen, if you had any ability to provide this prescription better than Louis Farrakhan or Martin Luther King.
Does that mean no?
Give me a second. Listen to me. Mm-hmm. These men have tried to pretty much heal this issue, and they haven't.
No, they didn't.
Andrew Wilson certainly not to. Neither will CGA. So I don't.
Check. Now I'm gonna just take y'all back a bit. Some of y'all was not privy to being in the Nation of Islam, in which I was, for a better of over 15 years of my life. 18 to be exact, but the 3 years I kind of straddled the fence. So really 15 strong. Elijah Muhammad said, which was Malcolm X teacher. I want y'all to listen, just pay attention to all the names that I'm mentioning, okay? Elijah Muhammad said, Malcolm X teacher, that trying to save black people is just like putting pants on an elephant. Let me repeat that again, folks. Elijah Muhammad said, which is Malcolm X's teacher. He said, trying to save black people is just like putting pants on an elephant. And that was in the 60s. Now we're here in 2025, and y'all telling me that y'all still struggling to fix it? Y'all still trying after a Million Man March? Million Family March? Y'all had a women's march, and you had feminism, and you're most educated now. All of these things in this soup, and you still ain't got the ingredients right. What are the options of thought that we have after that point? When we clearly see these events that have happened since those words were said by Elijah Muhammad, and y'all still believe there's hope in this. When is it going to happen? That's why I'm opposed to men not wasting their time trying to save something that cannot be salvaged. The reality is this. You only going to get a handful, and those handful are going to have to just work within that cluster of people. All this trying to grab all of these people in this massive movement, it's not going to happen, folks. And I'm here to tell you, I've been in this work, even to this very second, since 2002, people. That's 23 years of my 46-year life. Okay? That's half of my life, people. And I'm telling you, it ain't getting no better. That's the reality. Now, you can call me a quitter. You can call me a sellout. You can call me all of that. The reality is, you'll be a fool to waste majority of your life trying to save people in mass numbers. My question to you would be this. When has it been a time where the whole damn earth was united under one thought process, bruh? Give me a time. I'm here for the smoke. Anybody want to come through, let me know when has the whole earth been up under one thought process and all this unity, all of this harmony, all of this peace and agreement. When has that been? Tell me what time period it was. Now, maybe that's too big of a picture. Okay, reduce it down to a community. When has a community been completely united? Now, if you want to go back into this 60s shit, I'm going to show you there was even division even between them. More notably, Malcolm and Martin. Okay? Now, since that point, and those caliber of men, if they wasn't able to do it, what the hell make you think that you're going to do it when in reality, you don't even have those same qualities? Check. I'm telling you from firsthand experience. Okay, so it resonates with me when Coach Greg Adams said that. What's up with you, Cortez? Salute to you, brother. Salute to you. Thank you, brother, for coming through. He said it was bad in the 60s. Yeah, that's when it all kicked off. During the time of men that was of the caliber of Malcolm, Martin, Elijah Muhammad, and Louis Farrakhan. Just like Coach Greg Adams said, if they can't do nothing about it, what the hell make you think Andrew Wilson gonna do something about it? Check. Let's play this shit again, man. Coach Greg Adams was on point on this. And let me utter again. Malcolm X teacher, Elijah Muhammad, said trying to save black people is just like putting pants on an elephant. Let's see if CGA says something similar.
You're telling men in the black community to not get married. How is that going to assist with abortion? How is that going to assist with strong fathers in the home? How is that going to assist with the only demographic population which can't reproduce itself? How? Can you give me a single prescription to any of that?
Let me tell you something. I agree with you on this.
I just want a prescription, dude.
Here's a problem. I agree with you. And listen, if you had any ability to provide this prescription better than Louis Farrakhan or Martin Luther King.
Does that mean no?
Give me a second. Listen to me. Mm-hmm. These men have tried to pretty much heal this issue, and they haven't.
No, they didn't.
Andrew Wilson certainly not to. Neither will CGA. So I don't have a prescription for the black community because the black community is pretty much doomed at this particular point. They have too much degeneracy. They have single mother rates at the 70 and 80%. But I'm going to tell you something. You want to come in here and tell me something about ecclesiastics, and you're telling me about the reality of the black community, how to fix it. Nobody's been able to fix that community. So there's nothing you can do, and I can't offer any solution for that.
Look,
now, at that particular point, you're saying the risk is higher. It certainly will be higher under those matriarchal conditions. So you get no argument from me there. So at that point, where's your statistics lie then?
Check. Is that not what Elijah Muhammad said? Trying to save black people is just like putting pants on an elephant. Now, don't tell me that, he didn't know what he was talking about or I don't believe that. You ain't got to believe it. But he definitely was living in the 60s. He damn sure was living in the 50s and the 30s and the 40s. So he's seen the transition through decades. Okay? He witnessed it. Now we have to fast forward. And now I got to tell you this because some of y'all have gone to sleep, obviously. That Minister Farrakhan has been working amongst black people, in which y'all say he's the greatest one among the blacks, right? He's been working in the black community for nearly 70 years. Where's the progress? Have the marital rates gone up? Have the divorce rates gone down? Have the abortion rates gone down? Are black people getting worse? I think TikTok verifies it. I think Instagram verifies it. I think YouTube verifies it. Facebook verifies it. So don't tell me and don't come over here trying to proposition to me that some religion is going to change it. No, it's not going to change it. Because I will wager that the Nation of Islam has the most structure, the most discipline than any other religious group in this damn hemisphere. And it still has not worked for black people en masse. Now, don't get the shuffling and deflecting way back in the 60s when in reality you're so far removed from that, which gives me the idea, like Coach Greg Adams just said, that this shit is over with. It's a check. Okay? Now, my question to you is this. For those that want to save this shit, and those that still got hope in this shit, do you trust yourself first and foremost to change it? Let's just start there. You as an individual. Do you trust yourself and your abilities to be impactful enough to make changes en masse? Let's start there first. Number two, if it ain't you, and if you're not, God sent, then who else can you point to that will change it? Stephen A. Smith, LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Denzel Washington, Dave Chappelle, Shaquille O'Neal. Don't tell me the kind of money they make. Don't tell me they progressed in life. Don't tell me that they done did all these great things and all this philanthropy work. I'm going to counter with the fact that it still got black folks, in particularly, in the worst condition ever. So you can't pull the money game. You can't pull the celebrity game. You can't pull none of these games that would suggest that black folks are getting better when the reality is they are far worse with more money. Okay? You're wasting your time. So CGA was right about this. Let's play this shit again. Let's go.
You're telling men in the black community to not get married. How is that going to assist with abortion? How's that going to assist with strong fathers in the home? How's that going to assist with the only demographic population which can't reproduce itself? How? Can you give me a single prescription to any of that?
Let me tell you something. I agree with you on this.
I just want a prescription, dude.
Here's the problem. I agree with you. And listen, if you had any ability to provide this prescription better than Louis Farrakhan or Martin Luther King.
Does that mean no?
Give me a second. Listen to me. Mm-hmm. These men have tried to pretty much heal this issue, and they haven't.
No, they didn't.
Andrew Wilson certainly not to. Neither will CGA. So I don't have a prescription for the black community because the black community is pretty much doomed at this particular point. They have too much degeneracy. They have single mother rates at the 70 and 80%. But I'm going to tell you something. You want to come in here and tell me something about ecclesiastics, and you're telling me about the reality of the black community, how to fix it. Nobody's been able to fix that community. So there's nothing you can do, and I can't offer any solution for that.
Look,
now, at that particular point, you're saying the risk is higher. It certainly will be higher under those matriarchal conditions. So you get no argument from me there. So at that point, where's your statistics lie then?
We really feeling you. It's the ones we don't like. We make them do it all.
So you ain't like your husband.
I ain't trying to embarrass my husband even more on the internet, but he was a simp and I seen the opportunity and I took it.
Well, I'm saying what his qualities was.
I mean, for one, he accepted the fact that I have 3 kids.
So you got 3 kids too?
I have 3 children.
And niggas supposed to come with the bag?
They supposed to come. And that's why you have to have a bag.
And she was looking at that ninja like she wanted to give him some. She was looking at him like, I cheat on that simp with you. Check. How you gonna fix that shit? You talking about, what about the abortion rate? What about the bruh? Okay? Or it's a wrap. You can throw in the towel, folks. You can throw in the towel.
Where the niggas at who paying bills? Cause I'm not doing this shit no more. Like I'm done. I'm so fucking done. Now I see why these women out here like living good. What a nigga paying their bills? Like, where are they? Because I'm not doing this no more. Like, the car insurance going up, I'm paying rent, I gotta buy food, I gotta take care of everything. I'm not doing this anymore. Now I see why people stay in relationships and they're miserable. At least the bills paid. I'm not doing this no more.
Yeah, that's a great solution too. Just stay in a relationship just to get your bills paid. Yeah, that's real. That's real good. That's a real good idea. That's really good. That's a smart idea. Again, Elijah Muhammad said, and now you can't tell me you niggas that disagree with this is better than Elijah Muhammad, okay? Who produced, by the way, Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, Louis Farrakhan. If those 3 men, well, really 4, couldn't do nothing with these niggas, what the hell make you think with your opinionated self gonna do something about it? Check. Mr. Farrakhan had a whole millionaire march. My question to you is, what the fuck happened afterwards? Exactly. Muzzle mouth. What up with you, MJ? Salute to you, my brother. He says, Black Simps will teach you that you can technically put pants on an elephant and it would work. Oh, man, this is out of control, man. Oh, my gosh. Listen, folks, listen, man. We got to break down this pants on the elephant dilemma, okay? This statement. There's so many variables with this, right? The pants is a representation of the many things that we talk about. We talk about marriages, divorces. We could talk about child support, alimony. We could talk about single motherism, abortion rates, infidelity, all of these factors, right? These are the pants, the representations of the pants. The elephant itself is how big of the problem of what those things are. And here you are trying to put pants on a situation that is way too big for that to fit. Okay? It's bigger than those issues. It is, in fact, okay, the social media that has exacerbated those issues. Okay? Listen to me, folks. The social media is what fuels this shit. And it's making the elephant get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. You cannot stop that machine. Okay? You can't stop it. You have no capabilities of stopping it. So that is what you're dealing with. You can't fucking stop it. You can't stop social media. I mean, think about it. When the damn cell phones go out, look at how people react. What I went to good Mr. Salute to you, brother. He said the COMMUNITAH is cooked like turkey on Thanksgiving. Hey, bark, 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 bark. God damn. It's over. It's over, bro. All right, hold on, man. Let me listen, man. We've been rehashing this shit since y'all been rocking with me, but prior to me getting on this YouTube shit, bro, I've seen it. Again, I've been at this since 2002, bro. 2002. I've been at it. Okay? I've been at this work. I'm talking about even to this very second. I'm still in the business of trying to reform in some sense. or trying to unite in some sense, shit, it's a wrap, man. Hold tight. We're going to take a quick break, guys. Hold just a minute, man. Y'all stay with me, man. Stay with me, fellas. Stay with me. Let a couple videos download. All right. We back. Okay, it look like we having some issues. I'm in a very bad area. Um, so you guys have to definitely bear with me. I wanted to show those same videos again to kind of refresh our memory. But y'all know that I ain't really got to do it because y'all seen more receipts than I've seen. You know, y'all on social media just like I'm on it. So it's not like I'm bringing something new to you guys, but just for snickles and giggles, shits and giggles, as they would say, we got to rehash it so that people that are not aware, we have to bring it to their awareness. You know what I'm saying? Cortez said, "What women are living like that?" About 80%. Oh man, about 80%, bro. God damn. They only see us as a wallet. Yeah, of course. Of course they see us as a wallet. I think that when they're as open as they are, and again, thankfully for the internet, it actually give us insight into the mindset of women and how they view us as men. And from that point, it helps us to make sound and better decisions. That's if your mindset is to use it as an indicator. You know, if you're just looking at it as, oh, I just want to look at some flesh, then you may be misled, or you may be misleading yourself. Do you put the pants on the elephant back legs or all four legs? Oh no, he talking about on one leg, goddamn. You know what I mean? Shit. putting pants on an elephant, bro. You're not gonna be able to put no goddamn hey, you're not gonna even put pants on because the pants are made for 2 legs. So basically what he's saying is it's impossible to do it, bro. It's impossible to do because they don't make pants for an elephant. Hey, they don't make pants for an elephant, bro. They don't make pants for an elephant. Have you seen the video of Keisha conspiring with the white man to delete all black men? Average Man Unplugged did a video on it. Yeah, I've seen the title, but I didn't click on it. But it doesn't put nothing past me. I mean, when you look at the abortion rate, that is the indication right there. So that's not far-fetched. I mean, if these women are willingly, with this my body, my choice thing, they're willing to kill off the future. You can't build nothing with these people, bro. I mean, let's just be honest, bro. If you're willing if you're willing to delete your future, which that's what the sign of kids is, bro, then you really just, let me say it like this. You have no chance, okay? You have no chance. And thus, the community is doomed when your women is willing to delete your future. They don't want to have a future with you. So they're willing to delete your future, and if they're able to keep your future and birth your future, then they also are willing to incentivize themselves or take advantage of those incentives to empower themselves through the kids. So I mean, come on, man. I mean, single motherism going to go up in the black community, and that's not a positive sign. I'm talking about the women who said they are getting all their bills paid in America. Nine out of 10 women are going 50-50. Yeah, facts. I mean, that is big facts. Yeah, she's stuck in a time warp, Cortez. She thinking that she have the rights to be a modern woman, but she want the perks and the gifts of a 1930s woman. And even those women were struggling because black men was not making a lot of money back then. So they don't want that part of it. They want the idea. They embrace the idea. They don't want to deal with the struggle. We all know that these women in the community are waiting on men at the finish line. Okay? They are waiting on the men at the finish line. So you ain't gonna get a genuine woman. She gonna use you for your wallet, or she wants you to go half and half. You gotta squeeze those pants on. Hey, you gotta listen. Trying to put pants on that elephant is like putting goddamn 2 legs of an elephant in each hole, bro. Like, you ain't finna get them pants on, bro. And again, Elijah Muhammad knew it. He knew it. He said it. So, as great as Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, Louis Farrakhan, in their oratorical skills, because Elijah Muhammad couldn't speak as well as them. As great as their oratorical skills was and their charisma and their delivery and all that shit, they still was not able to change black people to this second that we're living in right now. Martin Luther King was one of the greatest orators in our history. And you telling me that he couldn't even change these niggas? Bruh, kids today don't care nothing about them men. Kids today and the generations today are not thinking about Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Louis Farrakhan, Muhammad Ali when they wake up every day. They're not thinking about this shit. They're thinking about TikTok, folks. Stop it. You're not going to change these niggas. As far as black women demanding any finances from men is broke talk. It is, bro. It is, man. But again, they put themselves in that community, and I don't think men should bail them out. I think they should, if they created that situation, they need to fix it themselves. Man, I sent Average Man that video years ago. Yeah, it's you know what? Let me see something. Let me see something. I can't download long formatted videos based on. I was able to find a way to download those videos through my Canva. As y'all can tell, I did some new artwork to the channel. Let me know what y'all think about the new look of the channel. I mean, I'm trying, man. I'm trying, man. What y'all do? Y'all enjoy everything so far? Let me know in the chat what y'all think about the stuff that I've done so far with the channel. Y'all like it? Y'all good with it? All right, appreciate that. Appreciate that, bruh. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, bruh. Appreciate that. I'm gonna preview something real quick. I can't download it because the video will allow me. So I want to play this again too. For those that love this idea of strong black families. You know how y'all get. You know how y'all get, man. Let me show y'all some respect real quick. Hold on. Show y'all a little bit of respect, man. Y'all hold on. We gotta do it the old way. We gotta do it the old way. Let's put this back up.
Take that nasty ass vest off.
Man, I don't care. It's work. It's not work.
Punk ass nigga.
I don't care. It's work. You done?
Take that vest off. Use some time and watch that motherfucker. You nasty nigga.
Wipe around your mouth.
You nasty nigga. You wipe it. Make me. Make me. Yeah. Cause I put my finger and my pictures in your face.
You done?
Bitch ass boy. Now I'm finished.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Make me go.
You want somebody to do something to you?
I don't want nobody to do nothing. Baby, your mama gonna be crying about you.
Joe folk
You
gonna
feel
be crying
bad.
about you.
Bitch, nigga, my mama dead.
I said Joe folk.
The fuck you mean?
I ain't said nothing about your mom.
Don't you never in your life.
Throw some missing.
Now what you gonna do about that?
Throw some missing. I swear to God, like.
Yeah, do something with your bad ass. That's what I thought. Give me my pictures. Okay, well call the manager then.
Yeah, you gotta be back.
Call the manager then.
Long go back that way.
Yeah. You telling him he ain't watching my mama just died in February talking about your mama. I don't play no games where I'm from. You don't play mama games.
Joe folk gonna be crying.
No, they ain't gonna be crying, nigga. You gonna be crying because you don't even know who the fuck I am. What the fuck, and I don't give a fuck about you. Tell me I am. Take that nasty ass bitch.
Yeah, man, we're gonna fix the community. Yeah, we really gonna fix it. Yeah, how you gonna fix that, you experts? How you gonna fix that shit? That video is old. I sent it around the manosphere when it first dropped, but dudes wouldn't touch it. I don't even know what video you're talking about. Now that it's viral, everyone is acting shocked, but but I know they all saw it years ago. Yeah, nothing really shocks me anymore. It only shocks those that it wasn't in this type of work. I've been in it, like I said, for 23 years of my life, man, and I done been there, done that, man. It doesn't shock me. I noticed black people have gotten worse, man, in that time period, and so nobody can tell me different, bro. I'm well convinced. Strong and independent, but I need my bills paid. Yeah, that's the conundrum in all of it, bro. Even that time warp is warp. All throughout the 90s, most women left the home to work, especially in the 70s. or in the 20s. Oh man. So I wanted to touch on this right here a little bit too. Hold on. Damn, I thought I had it. I know where I need to get. I got to go into the text message. I got to go into the text message, man. Cause Mr. sent it to me. And so yeah, here we go. All right, let's get it, y'all.
Raise your hand if you're married. None of you are married. Raise your hand if you would like to be married to your baby's father. One. The rest of you don't plan to get married. Why don't you plan to get married? I'd like to know that.
You already have your child to think about, and then a whole family to care for. You know, it's a lot of responsibility, and then you don't want the commitments.
I don't want no man holding me down because I think I can make it as a single parent.
But don't you think you might need help in raising that baby from a man?
Not really. I didn't have a father. My father wasn't in the home, so you know, it really male figures are not substantially important in the family.
Raise your hand if you're married. None of you are married. Raise your hand if you would like to be married to your baby's father. One.
Y'all notice how funny it is to them? This shit funny to them, bro. It's funny. And they're you know, they justify the mindset like, you know, I grew up without a daddy, so I'm okay with the conditions. And not only that, I wouldn't mind my kids being in the same condition I was raised in. How you fix that? Again, pants on an elephant. Okay? It is what it is. You can't scapegoat this to some other point, talking about white people and Mexicans. No. You have to stick with the point. Okay? You gotta stick with the point, people. Stop running. You can't keep running in and out thinking that it's gonna get better because you deflecting to some other race of people. No. You're compounding the situation. You're making it worse. Okay? You're making it worse. See, like the format. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. Salute to it. Appreciate y'all, man. But let me know what y'all think about it, man. Appreciate that. I'm trying, man. I'm trying, fellas. I'm trying. Notice how she used the N-word very hard. Yeah, she just totally disrespected that brother in Walmart, bro. And again, when I say things like black women don't like black men, I mean that shit, bro. I'm not saying this because you can, you know, I'm trying to be spiteful or I hate my mama black, my sister black, my cousin black, my grandmama black, auntie black. I ain't into all that. I'm talking about the reality. There is no other woman on the face of this earth that gets on social media and dog they men to the level of what black women have done to black men. There is no other performer that can outperform black women as it relates to how they view their men. There is no other woman. You could tell me one or two people. We talking about in mass, my guy. So quit trying to fix something. You can't make these women do nothing, bro. Stop it. There is no video of a black man treating a woman like this way, but literally hundreds of videos of black women treating innocent men this way. Yeah, and it's fine. But here's the sad part about it, Cortez. In a lot of people's minds, including these simp enforcers, that it is justified, and they view it as strength. Think about that shit. Again, we still talking about the pants on the elephant. You can't goddamn fix it. They view it as justified, warranted. And they look at it as strength. And y'all telling me that y'all can fix this or y'all gonna save the community? You're not saving it, Doc. You're not saving it, man. The video of KK Keisha trying to get us hurt. Yeah, I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it. The funny part is we see the community is finished, but they don't want us to leave, i.e. go overseas. No, because they want us all to go. It's just like the story of the Titanic, right? Everybody trying to keep from drowning. Some people try to say themselves as soon as you get a raft to find shelter to, somebody trying to pull you off the goddamn raft. Nah, nigga, you finna get in the water with me. No, you know what? If you try to grab me and pull me back in the water, I'm gonna kick you in your damn nose. Hey, you're not pulling me back in the ocean. You gotta stay your ass. I'm not going into the ice. I'm not going into that glacier of ice. Okay? You can have it. You can have it. There it is. She said you don't want to be held down from being in the street. She admitted it openly. This is, you know what I mean? Like, it's sad that we have to warn men of this shit, bro. It's so obvious, and it's crazy how most men are not even noticing this. It's just like what prompted this video or this live stream was I was listening to the lead attorney's reaction to the Andrew Wilson and Coach Greg Adams debate. And he was shocked that black men were saying at about 60% when he did a poll, 65% or some shit like that, that view the community as done. Most of these black men that was in his chat were saying it's a wrap. They agreed with Coach Greg Adams when he made that statement, which is obvious. But I'm appalled to the fact that most men are not even noticing this. And so I made a comment that sheep really don't pay attention. Let me repeat that again, folks, for those that don't know. Sheep do not pay attention. All sheep do is keep their faces down in greener pastures, and they're thinking about eating. They're not thinking about the variables or the potentials of being slaughtered or sheared. Okay? As in their wool getting taken off. They're not thinking about this shit. They're locked in to just eating. That's it. So black people are not paying attention to this obvious thing because they're too busy trying to survive. Now, when you bring it to their attention, they're going to reject it, and they're not going to, they're going to try to, cause a scene. But the reality is they're oblivion to it. They're oblivion to it. We want better, but they don't. Yeah, it's obvious, bro. Super obvious, man. Passport guys are like the movie Interstellar. Interstellar. Okay, I'm sorry. I could barely read this shit. Interstellar. We're going somewhere else to restart the human civilization. Yeah, we talked about that in the backdrop. We talked about that numerous of times, and I think that's the only way that we can save the community is if you take premium and quality men to these places that are habitable and you're able to build, then yeah, you can restart yourself all over. Because let's face it, guys, men are the seed carriers, not the women. And I know they want to put themselves above us and think they're more special than us. But the reality is you're carrying civilization in your sack. Okay? That's the reality. Regardless of the fact, you're carrying the seed, she's not. Okay? And so, as long as that is the case, then you control the whole narrative. That's why you seen those people getting mad about men talking about vasectomies, right? You don't hear them going at women like that about abortions. No, 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 no. Or getting their tube times. No, 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 no. You don't hear them saying that, okay? They justify it. They talk about women's rights. Their body, their choice. But if a man say, I'm going to get a vasectomy, all hell breaks loose. Because why? The men hold the keys. Okay? Black women would dog black men, but then tell the black man he needs to stay with the black woman once the black woman sees black women with another race. He needs to stay with black women once black women see black women with another race. Yeah, that's a hell of a thing too. Like they everybody want to be pro-black when the black man steps outside the race, but then when the black woman goes outside her race, now everybody talking about, well, the black man ain't stepped up, and you know, man, I don't blame her. If he's a simp, he's a bitch ass nigga, then I don't blame her. You know what I mean? They always trying to find ways to justify women's actions, bro. So that's why we had to block out the clutter, man. We at the free throw line trying to hit the game-winning shot. We can't worry about the crowd, bro. You feel me? I said in the video of the Keisha's talking to the Klan member is what I sent to these guys years ago, but they wouldn't talk about it. I guess it had to go viral first. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be a bit surprised at that, Cortez. MJ as Ayala Vincent said, you gotta stand in it. You gotta stand in it with black women. Fuck that shit. Yeah, hey, they only saying that shit because they need help, bro. Hey, they only saying that shit because they need a sponsor. You know, the hell, let's get down to the nitty gritty of it. They just need a sponsor. That's all it is, guys.
Where the niggas at who paying bills? Cause I'm not doing this shit no more. Like I'm done. I'm so fucking done. Now I see why these women out here, like, living good. What a nigga paying their bills? Like, where are they? Because I'm not doing this no more. Like, the car insurance going up. I'm paying rent. I gotta buy food. I gotta take care of everything. I'm not doing this anymore. Now I see why people stay in relationships and they're miserable. At least the bills paid.
And so what they willing to give you?
A Christian?
I am.
Oh, okay.
I am.
God said to the woman to obey your husband.
Yeah.
And why don't you love that word obey? If you're a Christian and God said you should obey your husband, why don't you love that word?
I don't like the word.
Why not?
I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know. It just triggers me. It really does. Because
why?
Because it gives the impression like I don't have a brain in my head.
So
and
you think that's what God? So God told
God knows
God told the woman to obey the husband because the woman doesn't have a brain in her head.
No. Are we here to have a biblical debate? Because if so, we're going to cut this short. I thought that we were actually going to have a conversation about the book. You tell me what we're going to discuss. Jess.
No, we're doing amazing right now. So we're okay. You're doing amazing. And so you think that God didn't think the woman had a brain. That's why he told her to obey her husband?
No, that's not what I said.
What did you say?
This conversation's over. This is a waste of my time.
It's what?
This is a waste of my time. So we're going to kill it. Yeah, I don't.
You going to run?
I thought, yeah, of course. You know why? Well, because if I knew I was going to have a biblical...
A leader is not supposed to run.
I'm a great leader, but I'm not going to sit here and have a biblical debate with you.
But we're not having a biblical debate.
Let me tell you, what I was brought on here for was to talk about the book, not to talk about me, my husband, my kids,
but
their
we need
race,
to know more about you, how you get...
or not. That's not what I'm here for.
But we're supposed to know more about...
Recorded.
Don't run.
This will not be recorded.
You're a good leader. Don't run. She ran. What the? Stephanie Chong ran. I thought you were a good leader. Oh. It's called Alley leadership? ally leadership, how to lead people who are not like you. How you going to lead and you can't even take a question?
You know, that passive aggressive, she seemed nice. She didn't look like she was offended. You know, she was smiling. She looked so genuine, and she's a good woman. And boy, she was so damn evil. You can see the evil in her eyes, man. She hated Jesse. And she hated the Biblios. Let's say that for you religious niggas. Okay? Not even the Biblios can save her. Not only that, guys, she don't even agree with it. Cherry picking. You know what I mean? I want to cherry. It ain't no damn holy. Listen, guys, it ain't no holy Bible if you cherry picking out of it. You don't want to eat the pinto beans, but you eat the hog mogs, though. Okay? It was all cooked in the same crock pot. You don't want to eat the damn pinto beans, but you want to eat the damn hog mogs out the pinto beans. Help me understand that shit, bruh. It all got pig in it. So listen, it ain't holy at that point if you're going to cherry pick out of it. All right? She don't even believe in the Bible, bruh. If you point clearly at the Bible, hey, God said he don't want women to lead men or be the head of anybody, they gonna deflect. They gonna talk about it ain't what it said. They gonna go all the way to the New Testament. See, they gotta go to the New Testament to debunk what the Old Testament said. Nigga, listen, the whole damn book is a contradiction, okay? The whole book is a contradiction. If you're going to look in the Old Testament, it says one thing, and then you want to justify your actions today with the New Testament, you just contradicted the shit out yourself. So at that point, the Bible is got you niggas arguing. It's a contradictory book. And so you can't give me this, well, in the New Testament, well, no, both books was published in the same goddamn year. Okay? It was published in the same year, bro. So what makes it old and new if it was published in the same year, bro? Stop it. Stop it. Oh, man. I stand in the Afro. Yeah, man. Got to get some. I'm going to give me some lane lanes, though, man. I'm about to get the Latinos a little break for a minute. I got to change it up a little bit. But yeah. Most certainly, bro. They got it, though. They got it, man. You know, listen, the Latinas is running circles around Keisha, bro. You know what I'm saying? Running circles. And so for those that got an issue with guys traveling overseas for dating purposes, though, right? You should understand the reasons why we're doing it, because we just previewed this. They're not willing to obey you. They're not willing to submit to you. They're not willing to follow you. They want to be partners with you. And the Bible don't teach that shit, okay? For you religious niggas, listen, the Bible don't teach a woman being your partner, nigga, okay? Not only that, okay? It never said that she has rights with you. Find me in the Bible where God says she was your partner. So she probably called Jesse a bullet bag when she got off. Yeah, of course. And she came off with this spiritual, outlook. But bro, I could read through that shit. That evil was seeping through her, bro. It was going straight through her, man. The Bible said that Eve disobeyed God himself. Jeez, because the man gave her instructions and she did her own thing, got seduced by the devil. And by the way, it didn't stop with Eve, my nigga. It's still continuing. It's continuing. She's still listening to the devil. Okay? How I know? How do you know that, Bama? Listen, if them women sit, okay, let's just do this again, folks. For those that just can't keep up with it, right? Not saying you, MJ, not saying you, but we got to rehash it, right? When we make points that we're making, we have to illustrate and demonstrate to these people what we're saying. Okay? Here it is. Here we go. Disobedience right here. This is disobedience, folks, at its highest point.
Raise your hand if you're married.
My bad, hold on.
Raise your hand if you're married. None of you are married. Raise your hand if you would like to be married to your baby's father. One. The rest of you who don't plan to get married, why don't you plan to get married? I'd like to know that.
You already have your child to think about, and then a whole family to care for. You know, it's a lot of responsibility, and then you don't want the commitment.
I don't want no man holding me down because I think I can make it as a single parent.
But don't you think you might need help in raising that baby from a man?
Not really. I didn't have a father. My father wasn't in the home, so you know, and really, male figures are not substantially important in the family.
Raise your hand if you're married. None of you are married. Raise your hand if you would like to be married to your baby's father.
Y'all ain't important, bro. Show me that in the scripture, Bible heads. Show me that part. Oh, man, the community is strong, man. We ain't doomed because we got LeBron James. We got Michael Jordan. We got Denzel Washington. We got Stephen A. Smith. We got Ryan Clark. Check. I'm in saying this is what y'all run to. I know you niggas. I know you niggas. Man, we got Barack Obama. So what did that do for you? We got Barack Obama. We got Michelle Obama. They was the power couple. Okay, did it help marriages? No. How is their relationship now? Not well. So we don't want to hear that shit no more. That Old Testament was a savage. Yes, it was. It was a savage. But you know what? Again, they're going to run to the New Testament. Discard the Old Testament. Tell them next time they run to the New Testament, ask them. So let's get rid of the Old Testament. No. It's all the word of God. Well, why the fuck are you giving me all this pushback? Why are you giving me this pushback? Why are you answering my question with a New Testament phraseology? Why are you pointing this scripture out when I pointed out this scripture? This scripture says this, but you're jumping thousands of years ahead of time to justify an action of today's time. None of this shit makes sense, bro. You can't find America in the Bible, so why are you talking about American problems coming out of a 2,000-year-old book? Y'all tripping, bro. Wake up, man. Smell the crack. The Bible didn't say anything about the man has to make $100,000. No. But let this Keisha right here tell it, though. Let her tell it.
It's the ones we don't like. We make them do it all.
So you ain't like your husband.
Yeah, she ready to get that nigga something right there, bro. She ready to open up her legs to that nigga right there. And want her husband to watch. and then tell her husband you deserve it because you a beta male. Yeah, let's talk about those. See, the thing is, y'all been putting condoms on this shit. I go raw about it. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, it is what it is, folks. These women don't like you, bro. She just see you as a utilitarian or utility man. And then tell you, don't look at me as a piece of meat, but you looking at me as a wallet. So what's the difference? Okay? Tell me, how is it okay for you to look at me as an an AKA provider, but I can't look at you as a piece of meat? When the reality is, that's all you actually bring to the table is some slice hole that was used by multiple men. Okay? Now answer this question, Keisha. How you get them 3 kids?
We really feeling you. It's the ones we don't like. We make them do it all.
So you ain't like your husband.
I ain't trying to embarrass my husband even more on the internet, but he was a simp and I seen the opportunity and I took it.
Well, I'm saying what his qualities was.
I mean, for one, he accepted the fact that I have 3 kids.
So you got 3 kids too?
I have 3 children.
And they're supposed to come with the bag?
They supposed to come. And that's why you have to have a bag.
Hey, so you niggas believe in the Bible. Why is this man coveting another man's wife? This nigga is flirting with this man's wife on the internet, and all y'all want to do is, it's content. She was just on a talk show talking about what? Exactly. You see? The Bible says slice hole only worth a load of bread. Don't look at them. Don't say that, MJ. Don't say that, MJ, because then you're diminishing women and you don't like women. Well, the Bible don't like women. Okay? Don't make me pour that shit. Oh man, they're gonna have a female Bible here soon, bro. They already got a non-gender Bible, so it wouldn't put it past this idea that they're gonna have a female Bible, bro. Especially in the black community, man. They so matriarchal right now, they don't even recognize that it's a matriarchy, bro. They don't even see it, man. Michelle Obama might be Michael, but that's a subject for another day. Hey. Hey, they said Venus. Oh man, we gotta stop, bro. We gotta stop, man. Golly, you can't. What's up with your album? What's up with you, brother? He said you can't find a car in the Bible either. Yeah, you got a donkey though. You know what I'm saying? You got a donkey. Jesus rode on a donkey into Damascus. So he rode it into Egypt too. One thing I don't understand about you Christians, man, and this will be a good question for Andrew Wilson, right? Why y'all not Jews, man? Like, why, Jesus' lineage he was a Jew, and y'all not following Judaism? Oh, we ain't gonna even do it, bro. No disrespect to the Jews. I'm not, you know what I mean? Don't take it like that. I'm just asking a clear question. How they Christians, and his last name was not Christ, by the way. Oh man, y'all gotta stop it, bro. Hey, y'all gotta stop the shenanigans, man. You gotta stop the shenanigans. Hey, can we find a birth certificate that says Jesus Christ? Jay, can we find a birth certificate that says Jesus Christ? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Do we got a social security number? Yeah. Yeah, business is laughing while she disrespected a good dude, a simp, but with a good heart. Oh my gosh. See, that again, Cortez, he was sitting up there coveting another man's wife. And the Negro community is, see? Niggas sitting up there running game on this man's wife, aka having a conversation, right? She up there giggling and shit, you know what I'm saying? Look at her mannerism. I mean, she look like she want to get that nigga some top, bro. Listen, she wanted to give him some top. Let's go, bro.
Feeling you. It's the ones we don't like. We make them do it all.
So you ain't like your husband.
I I ain't trying to embarrass my husband even more on the internet, but he was a simp, and I seen the opportunity, and I took it.
Well, I'm saying, what his qualities was?
I mean, for one, he accepted the fact that.
Why you worried about another man's qualities? See, again, bro, why you worried about another man's qualities? She's drinking wine, getting tipsy, and by the way, getting horny. Talking about her husband, dog. Woo, boy, y'all would break every rule in that Bible, man, and claim that you serving the Lord, man. Stop it, y'all. Stop it. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping, man. They already got black female preachers everywhere. Listen, bro. Listen. I know of a couple evangelicals. Hey, I know a couple evangelicals, and get what? Guys? Y'all know them too. Be bouncing on their tippy toes, bouncing on her tippy toes, bouncing and bouncing on her tippy toes. And boy, I'm gonna tell you, like Minister Rockman used to say, for those that don't know who Minister Rockman is, Minister Rockman is the one who brought Muhammad Ali into the nation, right? Minister Rockman used to say, they filthy like nasty. Hey, yo, they filthy like nasty, bro. I'm tell you, they are the biggest. Y'all know what, bro. You hear me? And then some of them be married. They be married. Lying that they going through a complicated situation. Just like regular chicks. They be doing the same stuff, bruh. It's complicated. I just need to, get my wings, and I need to, fly away. I just need a breath of fresh air, and, I need to start over again. She come over, though. And you got her damn gnarled toes up in there. You got her on her hands and her knees, and she ain't thinking about no scriptures in the midst of the act. Not only that, anything close to God in that whole interaction is her saying, oh God. Y'all can fill in the blanks, man. So listen, it ain't no fixing no community, bro. All right, stop it. Stop with the shenanigans. Stop. Cut the malarkey, bro. Hey, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to cut it like hot, like with a hot knife on butter, bro. Evangelical head. Who evangelizing? Hey, who you trying to listen? Boy will give you top in a minute, bro, and then put a peppermint in her mouth and go home and kiss her husband, bro. Hey, y'all better stop playing around, man. Listen, man, I'm telling y'all from what it is, man. Stop believing what you want to believe, bro, and deal with the reality, bro. These chicks will give you top as an evangelical. I'm talking about, listen, I'm talking about the praise and worships. I'm talking about the epistles, right? I'm talking about all of them, the Baptists, right? Hey, they will slob you down, married, give you some slice hole, get her a baby wipe and some peppermints, and she going to the crib and reject her husband, bro. And not only that, for those that want, listen, the pastor doing the same thing, bro. Okay, so y'all can miss me with trying to build a community when we've covered so many areas, so many parts of the community to where it's all polluted. And again, I've talked to y'all about this analogy about the polluted pond or the polluted waters. There is no fish that is not contaminated in that pond, bruh. They all contaminated. Stop telling me, not all, not all, not all. But listen, it is all. Some got more pollution than others. But the reality is they all polluted. And I'm talking about in your safest of places, a.k.a. the church. Okay? Most of those women drink. Not all, but most. If they don't drink, they probably smoking some weed. Not all, but some do. Here it is. If they ain't doing that, they giving it up. Right? Now, I know y'all gonna deflect and say, well, we all see it. Ain't nobody perfect. Are you perfect? See, there we go with another deflection. I never said we were. I'm saying for the people that claim that they being redeemed, the people that said that Jesus Christ paid it all, but you still getting judged for it. Hey, when you got that dichotomy right, somebody paid it all for you, but yeah, you still got to pay. That means that they didn't pay it all. So at the end of the day, y'all are just justifying niggatry. That's what it is. Stop with the shenanigans. Okay? Y'all are using a 2,000 year proposition from somebody that paid it all for you to do the niggatry today. It ain't adding up. It ain't adding up, folks. Oh, man. The Bible said a woman can't be a preacher, but black women don't want to hear that. No. They gonna, hey, listen, here's the thing. The fact that we said that from the Bible, MJ, they won't call the Bible a misogynist book. They're going to call you a misogynist. See how they like to parry, deflect, right? They run from that part, but they don't want to critique the book because the brainwashing of the sheep says that's wrong to do. The reality is this, y'all. You're cherry picking for a reason. And the reason why you're cherry picking because of the pollution. Okay? The whole thing is polluted. How? Because it's all written by men. So, listen, end of the day, deal with the facts, deal with the reality. Stop trying to use this deceptive intelligence, right? I mean, you're intelligent enough to be deceptive to your own self. The reality is, it was written by man, and you're being led by a man or even a woman, and you have no exterior force teaching you this shit. But if they are, they got to use the conduit of a human being to teach you this shit. So, hey, miss me with that. Okay? Stop it. All female pastors are 304s. Yeah. Hey, man, my brother, right? Shout out to my brother, man. And I don't want to get too deep into the situation, but he be telling me about this chick, right? That's an evangelical. You know what I mean? He got her doing all kind of shit. Oh, man. Oh, man. And he be telling me shit like, bruh, then she get mad at him because he want to still play the field, but she's still married technically to her husband. They living in opposite sides of the house. And she want exclusivity with my brother, but she's still married and obligated to the man of the house that she's sharing with. And she's an evangelical, and she's doing all of these tricks. I mean, can you imagine a woman saying that she's an evangelical and she's swallowing another man's seed? Can you imagine this shit, bro? How can you take somebody like that serious? And y'all got the gall to talk about the law? Man, quit. Hey, listen, you can't get me with well, all of us sin and all that. Oh, listen. I don't want to hear none of that. Okay? I don't want to hear none of that. I wouldn't even let you parry off to some shit like that. Okay? The reason being is because you talk about this awesome force, but yet you letting these worldly things subdue your ass. And I said subdue, I'm talking about it has completely engulfed your ass into the world, and you can't separate yourself from it. So until you can do that, you can miss me with the Bible. Miss me with that shit. He paid the ultimate price, but we still will be judged. Damn, that was deep shit. Hey, until, and again, I asked, what's his name? Speak Easy about this. I said, listen, how you gonna have this Savior that has come in the flesh? But now, here's the trick now. It was actually God, right, that did it. Jumped in the belly of a woman without using a phallus. Okay? She produced God now, Mary did, in human form. She birthed him. He come in the world, not never saying that he died for your sin or coming to die for your sin. Never claimed this. Never said it. Never said it. He comes into the world and he says, time of his judgment. Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. My God, not me being God. He said, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? Forsaken back in the day means in today's time, forget. Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. Eli, Eli is God, God, God. Lama, why? Sabachthani, right? Why you forget about me? Why he's on the cross? If he came and died for your sins. Yeah. How did that work? How you gonna finagle out of that one? How you gonna get out of it? Nope. Relax. Tap out. Ain't no need trying to get out of it. You can't get out of it. Just tap out. Or I break it. I break it now. Relax. Why is God forgetting his own mission as to why he came into the world to save you from your sins? He forgot. And not to mention, folks, he knew this shit ahead of time. Okay, let's move on. He claimed that you still got a judgment day after he shedded blood for you. Y'all got to make sense of this shit. This is preached religiously every Sunday. That he paid it off. Your sins been wiped clean. Why the fuck are you having a judgment, man? That sounds like an Indian giver to me. Anyway. Technically, oh man, the blacks women are Luciferian by definition, so of course they want to be preachers because men do it. We all can do it. We supposed to be the helpmeet, the men. So if we the helpmeet, that means that we're men too. And we need to do exactly what men can do. This is female logic. Hey, this is female logic, people. Now, all we got to do is ask, we give you power, what are you going to do with it? Well, we don't really have to ask that question because we could just look straight into the community. Right? We just previewed it. The women said, hey, yo, we don't need a man. We don't want to get married. We believe men going to hold us back. What has been produced from that? What's the production? What did they produce? What did they build? I'll tell you what they built. A nigga. Hey, I know you mad. Call me a coon. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'll be a coon. But the reality is this. A coon got goggles. The coon got them damn rings around his eyes for a reason. He can see, nigga. Okay? Listen. Yeah. What did they produce since they've been in power? I'm talking about the matriarchy in the so-called Bible. Yeah, you hear it? What they do? Exactly. Y'all niggas still saying we need to come together. Well, I thought the matriarchy was gonna do that. Black people still do. We need to unite. I thought the matriarchy was gonna do that. But instead, you got more abortions. You got less marriages, more divorces. Okay? That's what it did. Female leadership produced that shit. But again, what you gonna do? You gonna do the Bruce Lee. You gonna pass it, parry it, trap it, and say some shit like, well, it's the men. Well, there's a lack of men. Well, the women said they didn't want the men. So, what do you do with that? You have to put the responsibility on the leadership. I don't know why y'all love to parry off to the men when it's convenient. The reality is the women have led your ass to the slaughterhouse, and y'all still talking about it's the men's fault. Hey, listen, man. I'm not the one to sit back and lie on this deep, bro. And you can call me a degenerate or whatever. I don't care. The reality is, the one that's supposed to know better is not doing better. Okay? If I'm the degenerate, I'm the atheist, I'm the the Luciferian and all that shit, evil. The one that knows better participated with the one that don't know better. So, am I wrong? Hey, am I wrong? I don't know no better, right? Let's just take your argument. I'm a degenerate, okay? Here's an evangelical. And even my brother deal with the same shit. My biological brother. He dealing with one currently right now, okay? Probably to slaughter her after the service. Hey, listen. We're degenerates, okay? That's why I was looking at the dude that in this video that I just previewed. I'm that ninja. I'm the one that coveted people's wives. I was the one that coveted other people's girlfriends. You know what I mean? Like, I did that shit. I was a part, and some of you've done it, knowingly or unknowingly. So, we were degenerates. So if the one that knows better, that has all of this religion, who is so connected to God, who serve God more than I do, why is they participating in acts that is deemed as sin? Why are they participating with a degenerate? If they ain't degenerate, they damn self with religion. Check. Hey, calm down. I'm just saying. Listen, evangelicals are out here cheating, bro. I'm not saying all, but it's quite a few. And it ain't just in Alabama, it's all over. Okay? It's all over. Right? They freaks. Okay? That's the reality. The problem is they have not recognized or come to grips with the reality. And they're trying to play on y'all's people's psyche like they are so special. And they're so in tune. And they're so connected with a source that they can't explain. And I get it. You love the way they sing. You love the way they shout. You love the way they scream all about. But the reality is they're human just like us. And they're degenerate just like us. And you're not going to make me believe that they're a step above us when they participate with us. With the same shit. They drink. They love to have sex. They love to do the things that we do. Being themselves. And then they become so exoteric on Sunday with this imaginary sky daddy. I'm just saying, bro. Okay? Let's just be real, man. It's all mythology. It's all fables. It's all allegory. It's just an illustration. Okay? Stop making people believe that you're an exceptional person because you go to church. No. Church is just like going to the gym shooting basketball. You get good at it if you practice it enough. Okay? You get good at it. But it don't mean that when you step out the gym, you're still shooting basketball. Okay? It's just a hobby. It's just, hey, it's just a hobby. All right? So yeah, they do it. They do it just like how we do it, MJ. Yet the Luciferians in them makes them want to be men and hate being women. They want things upside down. Yeah, they want us to replace them. They want the men to replace them. They want men to, when a woman say, y'all don't understand us, we weren't made to understand you. We weren't made to understand you. That's not our job to understand a woman. Only women can understand women. Okay? Hold on. Here we go. Oh, man. Yeah, see what I'm saying, bruh? They go in the way of the heathens, man, because they're heathens just like we are, bruh. I see bishops in the clubs and parties all the time. Listen, this is not something, this is easy work, man. MJ, you see it as easy work, bruh. All it is that we just have to put it together and just deal with it for what it's being presented. However it's being presented to us, we got to deal with it like that. It don't make you an evil person. Matter of fact, let me use the Bible this way. I'm going to use the allegory or the parable or yeah, I'm going to use this illustration. I'm not saying it actually happened, because some people believe it actually happened. But I'm going to say that it's just an illustration. It's allegory. When Jesus put the clay over the man's eyes, I heard Minister Farrakhan break this down one time, and it made sense. He put the clay on the man's eyes, and then he washed the man's eyes out, told him to go wash his eyes out. And now the man could see the reality, right? At one time he saw the tree, he saw men as trees. He was blind. So Jesus had to fix up some concoction, aka the mud pies, and put him on his eyes. And then he told him to go out there and wash his eyes and wash the mud off his eyes that he put on there. And once he did that, then the man seen men for what they really were. He didn't see them as trees, giants, right? Immovable and all that shit. That's what I'm doing to some of you niggas right now, bro. When you listen to this stream, listen, I got to put the mud pies on y'all eyes, man. So you can see men and women for what they is. Okay? Now, the way I'm telling y'all, y'all should be able to understand it versus somebody saying, hey, literally, a man put some mud pies on a person's eyes, and then the man washed the damn mud off his eyes, and now he can see. Stop it. Stop it. It's just an illustration. It's just allegory. Okay? So you said Jesus did magic. I thought magic was of the devil. Whew. It's so many suggestions. I mean, like, even the cannibalism suggestion, like, you know, eating his flesh, drinking his blood. I mean, you know, but you replace it in a symbolic way of grape juice and soup crackers. I mean, come on, man. I can show y'all some shit. I don't want to flip it like that, but I'm just saying, man. And all of this that I'm saying right now, and I know it seems like I'm going off subject, but I'm doing like Trump said. I like to do the weave. You know what I'm saying? I can weave it right back to the point, right? Because it all ties in. You can't fix us, bro. Listen, the only way we're going to do it is do the SYBM. You got to save yourself, black man. Okay? How you save yourself? First and foremost, you have to recognize the shit that I'm talking about right now. And I'm not saying that I have the absolute word. I'm just saying you have to open your eyes to these harsh and painful realities. Okay? That's what I'm saying. From there, you build your own house. I'm just trying to spark the thought for you to think. Okay? That's my job. That's all I'm doing. You think for yourself. I'm not here to tell you how to think. I'm telling you to consider what I'm saying as a thought, and then you start to think as to what I'm saying, and then you're able to open up those gates that have been closed in your mind for a long time, and you're able to see things for what they are. Not for what you hope them to be, but for what they are. You cannot save the black community, man. It's over with. Throw in the fucking towel. You're not going to save these women that is out here talking about my body, my choice. I mean, how can you build a community with that? Help me understand. Help me understand that. How do you fix it? How do you go into the mind of people that have been indoctrinated to this level for that long? How do you fix that mindset? I'm here to tell you, you can't. And the only way you can fix the whole circumstance is save yourself. That's all it is. How you go about doing it, it's up to you. As the channel say, you're a free man that's traveling. You know what I'm saying? Where you traveling to? You're traveling through life. And these are the travels that I'm suggesting that you should embark upon, because they will give you the freedom that you've been seeking. You're not going to be free being bogged down, shackled up with the same old concepts that have put us in the pits of hell that we've been in for all these years. You're not getting out of it. It's going to consume you. You're not going to be able to stand in the midst of it because you're not made of the right shit. And what makes you have the right shit is your mindset has to be fixated on reality. not make-believe, not wishful thinking, living the hope strategy. Those things is going to get you further and further and further into the depths of hell. And I'm not talking about the hell. I'm not talking about the hell that's under your feet. That's supposed to be the core of the earth. Right? Some of y'all believe that shit. Okay? But yet we got water. If you dig deep enough, check. We got water on our feet. Oh man, shit. Damn, I'm going too far, man. Let me stop, bro. Hell is a state of mind, bro. Okay? It's not a place, it's a state of mind. Heaven is also a state of mind, not a place. State of mind, as in you can be tired as hell. This is what we use. It's not a play on words. This is what we say from our minds and out of our mouths. I'm tired as hell. I'm sick as hell. I'm cold as hell. See? I'm cold as hell. See? Why are you talking like that? Cold as hell? How is hell cold? I thought it was 10 times hotter than the sun. See? I thought hell was 10 times hotter than the sun. And you know that hell is 10 times hotter than the sun. And the sun is supposed to be 14,072 degrees Fahrenheit. And you telling me 10 times that is under your feet, bruh? Stop it. Stop. 14,072 degrees Fahrenheit times 10 is the temperature of hell. And you telling me it's under your feet, bruh? And considering you still got water under the earth when you dig, man, y'all got to come with it, bruh. You gotta explain this shit, bruh. If you of that belief, you got to explain it. So hell is a condition, okay? It's a state of mind. Heaven is also a state of mind, which is peace, okay? Tranquility, right? No worries, no sorrow. That's a state of mind. It's not a place. If it is a place, it's in your mind. That's where your thoughts are. You're not going to have me to believe that it's a place that you don't know where it's at. Okay? Oh my God said it, bro. Ooh, they said it. Ooh, going too deep, bro. As they say, as the women say, gustoso. Gustoso. Ooh, getting good, boy. It's getting good. The black Christians want you to shut up now. See? Them niggas ain't ready to go to no heaven, man. Them niggas trying to stay here. Hey, them niggas, hey, listen, y'all. Don't be upset when I say this, bro. And I mean this shit, though, to be honest with you. Niggas rather have an EBT card than to go to heaven, bro. Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me say that again, bro. Let me say it again. Okay? Niggas rather have an EBT card than to go to heaven. Check. I'm just saying. They rather have welfare. They rather have child support. They rather make a paycheck. They rather get reparations. They rather have a goddamn Maybach, a big ass crib. They want to wear some J's. They rather have Louis Vuitton, Givenchy. I'm just saying. They rather have all of this shit on Earth while they're alive than to go to some mystery place that no one has yet to confirm. I'm just saying, bro. I'm looking at the reality. I'm not looking at your opinion or your belief. I'm looking at the reality. Heaven equals Brazil. That's right. Brazil. Hey, he spelled it right. Brazil. Hey, heaven is Brazil. Hey, bro. I'm telling y'all, man. Paradise. Dominican Republic. Okay? By the ocean side. It's heaven, bro. Like, it's... You know, but, you know, to each his own, to each his own. They want to go to sky there. Go ahead, man. You going up there with the pearly gates. All right, bet. Be careful, Bama. The Wilson crowd will flag you. They can flag me all they want. Hell, listen, here's the thing. You can flag me what you want to flag. I'm not relevant on YouTube. No way. I can talk the shit I'm talking. The reality is, I'm not big on YouTube anyways. Now, if Speak Easy want to come through again, I will be happy to give him this word. Check. 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 He ain't been back. And I just gave him a taste of it. See? I want to still discuss that Virgin Mary shit. Well, I don't want to deal with no other Bible, no other script. I want to stick to that. And like I asked him, would you believe that shit can happen today? See? I could take you, I could deal with him inside the Biblios, and I could take him outside the Biblios. The reality is this: if I take him outside the Biblios, he gonna drown. He gonna drown. So he ain't gonna deal with that. He don't want to deal with that. No, he don't want to deal with that part. Streets of gold in heaven. Gold is physically earthly elements. See, pearly gates. You're drinking, having milk and honey. You got bees in heaven now. Cows. Jeez, bro. Oh, boy. I can't believe y'all. I don't know, man. You can believe what you want to believe, but I'm just saying, bro. I'm beyond the point. I'm beyond the point. $1,500 on EBT every month over heaven. Yes, they want the $1,500. Listen, they want the $1,500. Okay, they want the $1,500. Hey, you can't sell a nigga on heaven, but you damn sure can sell him on getting a damn reparations check. Okay, which one he gonna take, reparations or heaven? That's how you cut. That's how you cut to that chase. Anybody that want to debate you on that, just say, well, make your reservations now. Like, go on. I mean, self-deletion shouldn't even be a sin if heaven was that good, right? I mean, check that part out. Self-deletion should be cool if you was willing to go to heaven like that. Stop it, man. You know. So you saying cows don't go to or go to heaven? They might be reading the Bible too, you know. You know, maybe they know about Jesus. I mean, you know, maybe they know. I don't know, but maybe they know. I'm not in the brain of a cow. I'm not in the brain of a bee. I kind of understand the mind of a human. And even that is so complex, you know. I just don't see it, man. You know what I mean? I just don't see it. And like I asked Speak Easy. I asked him, I said, so do they read the Bible on Mars too? Think about it. They got one on Jupiter, Pluto. Y'all believe in these planets. I don't. I'm just saying, if they believe that there are other worlds and other planets, then my question to them is, do they go by the Bible as well? Do they read the scriptures too? Do the Martians and the Jupiters, do they read the scriptures too? Do the aliens go by the Bible? Or are you going to say, well, those are the angels? Okay, all right. I whatever. Right, okay. I thought the angels had wings. I didn't see the alien with wings. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I thought all dogs go to heaven. Oh, man. I don't know, man. Some dogs are banned. You know what I mean? Some dogs you can't. You know, pit bulls, you know, they ban Press Canarios and Cane Corsos and Doberman Pinschers. Some of them dogs are banned on Earth right here, bro. And so I don't know, man. You know, man's law, God's law. I mean, the man supposed to rule God's world. I mean, there is no God besides him, though, because he's a jealous God. Maybe God is jealous of man. That's why he regretted making man. I don't know what this shit is, bro. It's all confusing. Hey, it's confusing, man. You know, I don't know, bro. It's just, you know, whew. I always thought if the Bible was true, why did it get taught to other races so that they could be saved? I mean, they do, but that's the whole thing that Andrew Wilson don't get. Is that black churches is constructed totally different from white churches, bro. And that's largely because, you know, I heard this from Minister Majid in Nashville, Tennessee, when I was in the nation. He asserted that black pastors was taught how to convey the word of God, right? And they were supposed to entertain it or be an entertainer with it, right? And also some of them had to pass the paper bag tests. Okay, they had to pass the paper bag test. Now we're talking about complexion at this point. Okay, so in the early stages of them becoming preachers, they had to preach in front of 3 to 5 white men in order to qualify. And the qualifications is being entertaining. But when you look at the white churches, they are scripturally based versus entertain based. Okay. And so black churches is of the opposite of white churches because the white churches was built to be more informative. And the black churches was to lullaby your ass into entertainment. And thus, when you have the opposite, if you flip the opposites of, you know, if the white churches was to go to a black church that's entertaining, they'll be in shock and awe as to why they're conducting themselves like that. Even though you have some whites who be like, yeah, I like going to a black church. We ain't talking about them, okay? We talking about the Orthodox church. They'll go to a black church and be like, what in the hell is going on here? But when you look at the black folks, if they go to a white church, they're going to go to sleep. Why? Because it's more informative. It's just like when they listen to black pastors, if he ain't as entertaining and he's scripturally based, them Negroes are going to sleep. They're nodding off. They're tuned out. They're thinking about dinner. They're thinking about the football game, thinking about the basketball game. They're thinking about going home drinking a beer. Okay? Only a select few black folks really go to Bible study and really, you know, get into the word like that. But about 90% of black folks that go to church are there to be entertained. So thus, it goes back to the point that we're making, is that there's no fixing this because not even their God can save them from their own behavior. Period. And other groups are missing out on the Bible, then it means that they'll go to hell and it won't be their fault. Yeah, if you don't do it the way black people tell you to do it, or praise the Lord the way black people tell you to praise, then you're going to hell. And, you know, they all think that way. If you ain't going to that particular church, hey, you're not going to be saved. Sending people to hell when it's not their fault doesn't seem godlike. I mean, he paid it all for all of us, right? So even people like me that's a secularist or atheist or non-believer or devil or degenerate or whatever you want to call it, right? He paid it all for me, right? And contrary to the fact, hell, before I even take my last breath, I can say, I repent. And I'm saved. So that gives me the green light to be a nigga the whole time. It's crazy. White churches don't sing one song. White churches gonna sing one song, read scriptures, and be gone before 1 p.m. kickoff. Boy, hey. Here's the thing. Here's the tale of the tape, y'all. Okay, here's the tale of the tape. Yes, white people have degeneracy. Yes, white people have their issues and problems, and they're sinning, right? I'm not trying to present this as, you know, white people are pure and all that because they call themselves white. I'm coming from a perspective of those that's most affected by their degeneracy. And when you see black folks, they're more affected than any other race of people by the degeneracy of their so-called race than any other race. Okay? How you know that? Well, for one, you're stuck at 13%. You're not even reproducing, you're not even multiplying. So that within itself shows you're not following the Bible. Okay? You're not following the Bible. How is you multiplying as a people and you got all these churches per square block? You got all these funeral homes per square block. You got all these liquor stores per square block. And you following the Bible though. How are you following the Bible and you're not multiplying? But instead you're leading in abortions though. How's that biblically based? I'm just saying, like, y'all can talk all of these hypotheticals. You can talk about these ifs, these maybes, and these hopes, and these wishes, and these prayers. But that's not the reality, people. Black folks are doomed. The communitah is done. Only people that have common sense that can get themselves out of that situation are going to be saved. But the majority of the community is done. It's done. Black folks take the cake, literally. I just wanted to give out some harsh realities, man. To be honest with you. I just don't see it. Okay? I don't see no other way out. We're gonna land this plane, man. Definitely appreciate y'all coming through and contributing to this show. I hope it's informative. I hope that I was able to prove my point on an array of subtopics within the topic. But I'm wise enough to recognize what we've been dealing with for the short amount of time that I've been involved with this work. And I'm thoroughly convinced through my assessment that there is no saving it, bro. You're not going to be able to point to any generations after me, which I'm a Gen Xer, and that's the reason why my delivery is the way it is. Gen Xers are gonna tell you straight with no chaser, and it ain't pretty the way that we say it. But I'm wise enough to know when it's time to hang it up. And to be honest with you, it's nothing wrong with hanging it up. I'm not of the crowd that say, no, don't give up, don't be a quitter. Listen, some things you gotta quit. And I think that trying to save the masses of the community is not worth the work. It's not worth the time. What is worth the time is focusing on you primarily, and then collaborating or linking up with the people that have similar views. Not saying you have to agree on everything, because we're not. However, that's the only way you're going to build a so-called community. We're going to have to essentially purge ourselves out of the community and create our own communities. That's what we're going to have to do as primarily black men. We're going to have to get out of the community and let the community do what the community does. Okay? MCM said it's too legit to quit. Hey, it ain't legit, Doc. I think we've proven that point here on this live stream. The community is not legit, and it's time to quit. My thing is like Johnny Cocker said, if you don't fit, you must quit. Okay? Hey, it is what it is. If you don't fit, and I'm saying most of us black men, we don't fit, you must quit. Johnny Cocker said it best, okay? If you don't fit, you must quit. Guys, thank you for coming through, man. We're going to land this plane. Certainly appreciate y'all for tuning in. Again, man, it's your boy, man, Bama, right here at Free Men Travel. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Thank you for flying with us. I'm out.